This is a video tour of the colon specimen in Module 1 Bioluminescent Specimen Labs that you're studying. And I just want to give you a few pointers in viewing this specimen. It's a segment of the colon, which is a part of the large intestine. And it's cut longitudinally. And as it says here in the annotation, you may have to reduce the zoom out a bit to see the L, which indicates the lumen. This is the lumen side, and this is the covering of the intestine, and this reddish area here, that's the muscle that surrounds the wall of the intestine. And then you've got loose connective tissue with some adipose tissue, some blood vessels, even a lymphatic nodule here. But what I want to zoom in on, and this second annotation actually does that, is that you can use this specimen to study epithelium. Now at the surface of the colon, you have what you will learn later, but I'll just tell you now. This is the inner lining of the colon. It begins with the mucosa, the muscularis mucosa, which is composed of smooth muscle cells. You're going to learn in the next module. And then from that point on, it's connective tissue and epithelium. And that's what you're learning right now. And you see where this green arrow is. This is a pit or an evagination of the lumen. And it's lined with an epithelium that is loaded with goblet cells. Each one of these goblet type openings contains mucus that is secreted in here and then goes out in the lumen of the intestine. It actually lubricates the feces. But between the epithelial invaginations is connective tissue that is loaded with plasma cells and lymphocytes. And there's even some fibroblasts and smooth muscle cells in here. So we present this in the lecture, in the lab. We don't really say much in the epithelium about in fact, I don't think we say anything about goblet cells. So I'm really not holding you responsible for that. But you are responsible for recognizing epithelium. So when you zoom in on something like this and you see there's only one layer of nuclei, and each cell is connected with the other cell with nothing in between, you have to think epithelium versus connective tissue, muscle, or nerve. Right now you're studying epithelium and connective tissue and adipose tissue. So epithelium has no space between the cells. And up here, in enlarging this, each one of these cells will be very close to one another, but they're not connected to one another like they are in the epithelium. So this is simple columnar epithelium with goblet cells. And then up here with the black arrows, this is simple columnar epithelium on the surface, one layer of nuclei and tall cells. And these are absorptive cells, and they absorb water from the lumen to make the feces more compact and solid. Okay, so I hope that that's helpful as you think about epithelium, because you're responsible for the epithelium now. And you know, in lining the blood vessels, you have flattened cells, as evident by that nucleus here. And then there are other blood vessels over here. You can see a flattened nucleus here, another one here. You can see it very well here. This is simple squamous epithelium, which is called endothelium within the blood vessels. And of course out here is collagen and connective tissue, and then adipose tissue. So anyway, I'll end this video now. That's the essence of what you should use this specimen for at this point in time to reinforce your understanding of simple squamous epithelium and simple columnar epithelium. So good luck, and hope you learn lots from the specimen.